And I think that's the most important piece. When Billy was talking earlier, I felt like it was like one of those out-of-body experiences when he talked about the team meetings and the things that the players reveal in there, that there is such an abyss when it comes to unconditional love. And players don't have to be from dysfunctional or publicly dysfunctional families. It can be from a well-meaning, well-intentioned family, but where a kid's attention after a game is based on her performance during that game. And one of the situations that we've had in our talking circles, and again, I was telling somebody this at the break, that you can have these team meetings, or what does Tim call them, Truthful Tuesdays or something.
Tell the Truth Tuesdays.
Tell the Truth Tuesdays, where you get everybody in a room and you try to tell the truth, but there's a lot of softening that has to go into that, a lot of creation of trust and a lot of sincere acts that have to occur in order to get them to be willing to just pull the curtain down a little bit to show you who they are. But ultimately, after a long period of this, in our talking circle, one of our players challenged another and said, "I just feel like you're selfish." And which is one of the things, by the way, that women, we're notorious for. We put labels on everything. You are lazy, you are selfish, you're a hard worker. Everybody has a little name and title. Instead of saying that's selfish behavior, or, why didn't you go after that loose ball? So she said, "I think you're selfish." And the kid was, she couldn't believe it. And so my role as the great czar in these meetings is to say, why? That's what I say through the whole team meeting. And why? And why? And ultimately they come with it all. But she said, when you play really, really well and we lose, you're happy in the locker room. You're not doing a dance and it's not overt, but when I look at you, you're happy. I know you're happy. And when you don't play, maybe you don't get in at all, and we win a big game, your joy is so fake. And the kid was struck. She was pierced. And the room was safe enough for her to say, when I don't play, my folks don't talk to me. When I make baskets, my dad can't wait to see me. And suddenly everybody in the room went, oh. And then they loved her. And that's the process of it that gets women to, buy into each other. You had asked me earlier, Brett, what's the question I'm asked most? And it's easily, how do you get them to like each other? That's the question. And I think in women's sports, it's a big challenge, because I think we are fierce in choosing our friends. We have very high standards. We're judgmental. We judge ourselves by our intentions. We judge other people by their behaviors. And our standard is incredibly high. And so it's a very arduous task getting girls to buy into one another. But when you do, the flip side of that is, when you do, oh my gosh, they'll screw their hearts to each other, and it'll be cement, and it'll be a fantastic ride. But that's part of the trick, for sure, is getting them to buy in.